Coming, brother, I'm coming, brother, I'm coming. Kidding me.
He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you. What's that?
Oh, come on.
Should kill it.
Yeah. But it'll just be me and you because...
That's fun either.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the other channel. Good luck.
Thanks, Fat. Thanks.
Channel switched.
Testing. Hello, testing. Hello. Wait, 1 second. Be right back.
Radiant team ban.
Hello and welcome to round 1 of the Nominus Cup. And this will be
Dire team ban.
Valtrix Ascension versus Aladdin Esports. So let's make sure everything's set up here. This was last time too loud. This was too loud. Video. What do I want to do here again? Edge pan. Yes. Smooth drag. There we go.
10
All
seconds
right.
remaining.
So let's see
5 seconds remaining.
what's happening here. So first draft looks like first pick going to Aladdin, and they'll be playing Radiant, and second pick or last pick obviously going to
Radiant
Valtrix
team's
on the
turn to
Dire
ban.
side. So Clinks
Dire
and
team's turn to
Enchantress.
ban.
First picked bands coming out there from both teams. Enchantress, just a very annoying offlane hero, even though they tried to make a little bit weaker in lane, a little bit, nerf her a little bit. I think it's still very strong, quite a strong offlaner, able to
10
zone out
seconds
the enemy
remaining.
carry, and as we all know, safe lane at the moment is not
Radiant team
the
ban.
easiest lane to be playing. Tiny and Venge getting banned out. Tiny offering you that burst damage, and Venge just a common meta pick at the moment. Offers a lot.
team's turn
Good
to
team
ban.
fights, initiation, nice aura. So Weaver is usually a hero that we like to pair with Venge, and it's interesting that they banned out the Weaver even though the Venge is gone. But then again, like a very annoying hero to deal with, in and out of fights quite quickly, a lot
10
of damage.
seconds remaining.
What else is nice? Oh, Weaver.
5
Well, I
seconds remaining.
like when we sort of draft and we look at inverse heroes, what it does is keeps the enemy supports quite poor, because obviously always buying dust, always buying sentries, and allows you to
Radiant
pressure
team's turn to
around the
pick.
map. And Valtrix, they're banning the Mirana. Mirana, for me, one of the stronger heroes still. I think her ultimate, the inverse, allows for great initiation, catching teams unaware, and obviously escape. Plus, she's actually transitions quite well into a late game damage dealer. So
10 seconds remaining.
just getting rid of some strong
Dire team's turn to pick.
strong heroes there.
Wraith King.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Silencer.
Aladdin opening there with Wraith King, and Valtrix responding with the Silencer. So Aladdin looking here, very aggressive hero, Wraith King. The stun has been nerfed in the recent patches, but still quite strong, strong laner, strong pusher with the skeletons. So
10 seconds remaining.
nice hero there. Silencer, I think Silencer, if it gets off to a
5 seconds
good
remaining.
start, very strong, very easy to take over the game. Obviously, making the Wraith King dumb, well, in the early stages, will allow. Hey, Tabla, what's up? Will allow the Wraith King not to be able to ulti. So, if Silencer gets off to a roll here, he's in a very good position. Let's see what they
Radiant
partner
team's
this
turn
with.
to pick.
PL. So it's very risky pick, I'd say, to go for the PL first here. There's a lot of counters still available for Aladdin. So they're feeling confident with this PL. That is a lot of damage in lane if they do
Radiant
lane
team's
the
turn
two
to ban.
together. And now Jakiro being picked up. So another lane pressure. So you can see what Aladdin's trying to do here is they're trying to put as much pressure on the lanes in stopping Valtrix from farming. So this PL, if he's going up against the Wraith King Jakiro's going to zone him out, and obviously he is able to dodge the stuns with the
10
doppelganger,
seconds
but
remaining.
if he messes it up once and Wraith King lands the stun, that's
5
a
seconds
lot
left.
of burst
Don't
damage, or a
freeze
lot of
up.
damage that he'll take. In the laning stage, it's not going to make his life easy.
Dire team ban.
And Aladdin still well, they're banning out the Ursa. I don't know, I feel like Ursa gets kited quite a
Radiant
lot,
team's
and it's
turn to
not the
ban.
best versus Phantom Lancer, but I don't see how they thinking that Ursa is going to be played with the Phantom Lancer. Maybe they know something we don't, or they're planning on putting the Ursa in a different role. But let's see. Spectre still has one of the highest win rates in
10
CMs,
seconds
so
remaining.
getting rid of the Spectre.
5 seconds remaining.
Just sort of secures their late game, getting rid of these mega strong carries. Let's see what they go for here next. Taking quite a long time with this ban. Getting into the reserve team, although both teams have equal amounts of reserve time left.
Dire team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to pick.
So they ban out Legion Commander, very good versus PL, uses the illusions almost against PL to create more damage with these overwhelming odds. And Valtrix getting rid of Drow. So the ranged aura for ranged heroes allows this Jakiro to do massive
10
damage,
seconds
and
remaining.
the pushing power is really, really strong.
5 seconds remaining.
So let's see what the next pick is. So usually here, start picking up your offlaner, maybe even your mid. Let's see what they go for. Again, both teams not revealing too much.
Radiant team's turn to
yet.
pick.
Clockwork. So Valtrix go for the Clockwork. Very strong offlaner, I feel. Does actually surprisingly good amounts of damage. Your usual pickup on Clockwork is probably Blade Mail, which has been nerfed recently. So let's see how well how that turns out.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, apparently the threshold is high. Let's
5
check.
seconds remaining.
That should be better, I think. Might be better. So just let me know if it's better, because apparently I was cutting out quite a lot. I see that voice box thing was cutting out a lot, so let's check. It seems to be more stable now. Also, Jakiro and Wraith King are
Dire
frozen.
team's turn
There we
to
go.
pick.
Phoenix, very annoying hero here to deal with, and they've already banned out the Clinks and the Weaver, so they had a plan to choose Phoenix here. Obviously, Weaver and Clinks deal very well with it. I like Phoenix, like does a lot of damage. Very
team's
strong
turn
in
to
lane
pick.
actually. I wonder how they're gonna play it. If they play it as a support, I don't think you utilize it to the most. Maybe a sort of a farming support. Maybe I'll even can put it off lane. And Valtrix go for Lina. A lot of burst damage. Also a lot of attack speed against the egg. Probably will take it mid. She's able
10
to zone
seconds
out
remaining.
quite a lot of mid heroes that go up against her.
5
So
seconds remaining.
I like the pick. Not too bad.
Dire team ban.
Luna. Interesting. Luna's not getting picked that often anymore. I do actually like Luna versus the PL. The Glaives just wreck through his will wreck through what's his name? Jesse. I can't remember now. But he will, yeah, his Glaives will wreck
10
through the
seconds
illusion. Sorry,
remaining.
that's what I wanted to say. Also, then again, PL
5
very strong
seconds
versus
remaining.
Eclipse, because obviously he has tons of PLs running around, so Eclipse not always guaranteed to hit the right PL. So interesting there. I suppose if they can create enough space and put enough pressure on the PL to farm, then Luna will get ahead, and she farms extremely quickly. So I think, yeah, she actually farms, I think, quicker than PL.
10 seconds remaining.
So she can get ahead and pull away.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, overall, Aladdin's looked, they've gone for a more sort of heavy lane dominance draft, where I think Valtrix have gone more for the fighting capability. Like your PL's able to fight, your Lina's able to pick off solo, your Clockwork's able to initiate for you, and you have the global silence presence. So Valtrix obviously looking for more Valtrix looking for a more fighting sort of lineup, where Aladdin has gone for a more lane securing lineup. Oh, I should have Relentless getting a shout out there. So the future Sumail. So is Relentless going mid there, Mr. Jan
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Piacares? Is that a Relentless mid? And tell me, do you know how his Luna? What's his Luna like? Let's see. His Lina. Is his Lina known? Is it good?
Ten seconds remaining.
Oh, excellent. So
5 seconds remaining.
Fladden's watching. It's a Lina mid, boys.
Dire team's turn to pick.
And Fladden's final pick here, Viper. So Viper, strong in lane, strong mid laner. Actually, Lina, if she starts throwing out the stuff and he's max corrosive haze, she'll actually take quite a bit of damage. Yeah, I think the Viper matchup is quite good versus Lina. Obviously, Viper not as strong as what he used to be in lane with the change to the
10 seconds remaining.
what's his mid spell, W spell, where he was able to gain more
remaining.
damage the lower the enemies were. So it'll be interesting to see. That would be I think that would be cool to watch. Lina obviously going to be spamming out her Dragon Slave for CS, and Viper, if he goes max corrosive, he's not going to be that active early on, but he'll be able to stay in lane and like try and zone out. So quite interesting. The builds are also going to be cool. I think if Lina goes like a Shadow Blade and puts pressure on Luna in the jungle, that'll be quite interesting. Viper can also go Shadow Blade, maybe even a Silent Stick. Start getting those solo pickoffs. So what do Valtrix need here? Valtrix need one more support, unless it's a support Lina, but I doubt it. They need one more support. What do you think counters very nicely here? What are they looking for? They need something that they have their initiation, they have their global presence, they have their burst from the Lina, they have the late game with the PL. So you need like that mid game tempo controller.
Choose your hero.
So it's a Lina support, boys. Relentless, like you said, going for the Shadow Fiend. Interesting. So they mix it up. I think SF, I wonder if he does better than Lina versus the Viper. That's interesting. I don't know what. Let me just do this. Apparently it's still too high. Alright, interesting. So, players have picked their heroes. We're in strategy time. We have a SF mid. We have probably a Viper mid. We have a Lina support. We have a Clockwork, then offlane. We have a Silencer babysitting a PL. We have pressure coming from Jakiro. We have a Phoenix that can take over. That's the one thing Valtrix don't have. They don't have the greatest lineup versus the Phoenix. I mean, the cogs he can fly out of. Attacking the egg, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Lina's going to do enough. She's going to have the attack speed to take out the egg. But let's see. So here we go. Into game one. and we'll quickly just run through the players here, see who's playing what. So on the side of Aladdin, you have Blind Chicken taking the Kiro, you have Fwash
Prepare
taking
for
the Viper
battle.
mid, Mount Kilimanjaro, he's going top with the Wraith King, and Patat taking the Phoenix. You got Nuked will be playing Luna, and on the side of Valtrix, you have PL being played by Bojack Sauceman. You have Relentless on the SF. You have Stealth on the Clockwork. Lena by Jerix plays, and I like Yu-Gi-Oh on Silencer. So they're just giving SF as much souls as possible with this Clockwork. So that's a nice interaction that they're abusing. You get a lot more time in Captain's Mode before the game starts, so you can get this up quite high. So you can see here that he's already on 8, that's 10 Necromancy, 11. So 11 is what he's going to
30 seconds to
start off
battle.
with. This is going to make the lane extremely tough for Viper. Just to start off with, he's already sitting at, what's that, 69 damage versus the Viper's 53. So last hitting is going to be extremely difficult for Viper, plus the Shadow Fiend can always raise to clear the wave, push him back. So very nice interaction here. You can see they've obviously practiced that quite a bit, and the Lina stayed behind to help the Shadow Fiend farm the cogs. Stream delay, actually don't know. Might have to restart the streams because they want more delay. Cool. I'll just restart the streams. It's not a problem. Do this.